While the future cannot be predicted with certainty, present understanding in various scientific fields allows for the prediction of some far future events, if only in the broadest outline. These fields include astrophysics, which studies how planets and stars form, interact, and die; particle physics, which has revealed how matter behaves at the smallest scales; evolutionary biology, which studies how life evolves over time; plate tectonics, which shows how continents shift over millennia; and sociology, which examines how human societies and cultures evolve. The far future begins after the current millennium comes to an end, starting with the fourth millennium in 3001 CE, until the furthest reaches of future time. These timelines include alternative future events that address unresolved scientific questions, such as whether humans will become extinct, whether protons decay, and whether the Earth survives when the Sun expands to become a red giant. Span list/span. None. Earth, the Solar System, and the Universe. All projections of the future of Earth, the Solar System, and the Universe must account for the second law of thermodynamics, which states that entropy, or a loss of the energy available to do work, must rise over time. Stars will eventually exhaust their supply of hydrogen fuel and burn out. The Sun will likely expand sufficiently to overwhelm many of the inner planets, but not the giant planets, including Jupiter and Saturn. Afterwards, the Sun would be reduced to the size of a white dwarf, and the outer planets and their moons would continue orbiting this diminutive solar remnant. This future situation may be similar to the white dwarf star MOA 2010 BLG 477L and the Jupiter-sized exoplanet orbiting it. Long after the death of the Solar System, physicists expect that matter itself will eventually disintegrate under the influence of radioactive decay, as even the most stable materials break apart into subatomic particles. Current data suggest that the universe has a flat geometry, and thus will not collapse in on itself after a finite time. This infinite future allows for the occurrence of even massively improbable events, such as the formation of Boltzmann brains. Humanity and human constructs. To date, 5 spacecraft are on trajectories which will take them out of the Solar System and into interstellar space. Barring an extremely unlikely collision with some object, the craft should persist indefinitely. Graphical timelines. For graphical, logarithmic timelines of these events, see Graphical timeline of the universe. Graphical timeline of the Stelliferous era. Graphical timeline from Big Bang to heat death.